fellow music addicts. This week we are filming in front of my dad's drum set from the 60s. These drums have been through a lot, as you can probably tell. So I hope you enjoy this week's episode, and if you're celebrating Father's Day, Happy Father's Day. This week we are talking about Toronto's biggest block party, the MuchMusic Video Awards, which are happening this Sunday. But before we get to that, we are heading to the G Notes. First up in the G Notes this week, new releases including Canadian country pop duo Autumn Hill. Their new album Anchor, featuring songs like the awesome track Blame. You'll remember Autumn Hill from their songs like Can't Keep Waiting, Anything at All, and the song Fire, which I chose for a video a few weeks ago. Call Me Caitlin, Fire, Autumn Hill. We're 2 hours from the border. It's so quiet, there's nothing left to say. You ought to stay in California, 'cause I don't want to spend one more day. Their music is really inspiring. Next up, Active Child also released his album Mercy this week, and he played this amazing venue in Boston, which faces the Boston waterfront, and it looks so spectacular. His falsetto is so great. The article, which I've put in the description below, you can stream the album on, I believe it's still streaming on Hype Music. The song 1999 is just so beautiful. Next up, a few weekends ago, I had the pleasure of going to see Ed Sheeran in concert at the Air Canada Centre. I met him a few years ago at the 2013 MuchMusic Video Awards. That was the year he wore a Toronto Blue Jays t-shirt to the show. He's great. He's just such a great singer and a great soul. He just walks on stage and just starts. He's so electric, you know what I mean? He just goes right into a show, and the fans are just so engaged with him. And I ran into Dammit Maury from Kiss 92, and it was a great night. It was a really great night. Thank you to MLSE Live for such an amazing event. You can check them out for more concert events, and he's going to be back in Toronto. Thank you MLSE Live in September. Ed Sheeran was just such a blast to see live in an arena, and he is actually going to be opening for the Rolling Stones coming up really soon in a one-off show. Before that, he's going to be hosting the MMVAs. Our topic of this week's Gracie Note. I've been watching the show since it started in 1990, and I've been writing about them professionally since 2012. I've seen a lot of the content on the subject matter. My favorite performances have to be one when Our Lady Peace performed in 2003. They sang Innocent, and Rain Maida started climbing the stage. He started and the crowd just kind of didn't know what to do with this kind of level of anarchy from Rain Maida, and he has, you know, I don't know why they hadn't given him a wireless mic. So he has this like long cable, and it's shorting in and out, and he's still singing and he's holding on, and then you kind of have this moment of, okay, I've stopped singing and I have to get down now. It was so great, and because it looked like it had been planned, because he has all of this cable starting out, but then the sound is going in and out, so it's kind of, you know, it works and it didn't, and then it was just great. And it's because, you know, it's where live television meets the performer, and, you know, so it was great. And because it's Our Lady Peace, and it's, you know, one of the Canadian bands that, you know, was on MuchMusic a lot with, you know, the VJs of Rick Campanelli and George Stroumboulopoulos, and, you know, that era that, you know, was really the early times and at the sock of MuchMusic. But my favorite really big performance was, of course, the Beastie Boys, when they got the Trailblazer Award, and George Stroumboulopoulos got to,
you could tell he's so excited to give this award away. He's so to present it to them. It really meant a lot to him, and the band then gets to perform to the Toronto crowd, and they're screaming so loud that the band, it's almost matched with the band performing, and it's a great performance. So that's my favorite. This year I hope that there's, because over the years it seems that everything has, you know, it's hard to comment, because do you change and get older and, oh, those kids, or does the material actually change, you know? And I have the highest, you know, expectations and high hopes for, first off, you know, Nick Jonas, because his Billboard Music Award performance was amazing when he performed Jealous. The Weeknd, of course, he's always great to see live. And Tori Kelly, I can't wait to see her just blow it up at the MMVAs. Ed Sheeran, of course. And Walk Off the Earth actually had an interview with MuchMusic. Their lead singer, Sarah, is 8 months pregnant, and she said in the interview with MuchMusic that she's been put in charge of the wardrobe selection, and she's gonna be the stylist and everything. So I'm like really looking forward to see what they're gonna do for this performance. So Walk Off the Earth as well, and especially because their last music video, Rule the World, was so colorful and was so unreal and incredible. I really hope that it's really gonna top anything that we've ever seen at the MMVAs. Tune in this Sunday for the MuchMusic Video Awards. I will be live tweeting anyone celebrating. Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much for watching, and with me, I hope that you're gracieful. So why don't I take you guys on a tour of the actual GS combo drums. Come on. Here is the emblem of the band, of course, on the front, GS combo. I guess I could use it, right? Everybody needs more cowbell. Breaks your heart to see this, doesn't it? Om nom nom. Someone took a munch. Whoa.